Yo, what it do? What it do? What it do? Water is water, but it's a whole lot going on under the surface. What's the vibe, man? 888 peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest rotation in every rotation at the rad. We gonna be all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances, and changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't add value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well, man. So everything I say, look, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't shit where you eat. And you don't wow. And you don't eat wild you know, Simi. Had to get out the building real quick. Hey, what's good with it, man? We on the part 2. It's F1. I guess we could say season 2, F1. You heard me? And on this F, you heard me, we gonna speak about the mental. Oh, there. We gonna speak about the mental benefits that I have noticed while being on SR. First and foremost, one of my favorite and one of the best benefits you could get is your memory increase like a motherfucker. Y'all already know I be on that rosemary. You hear me? But that's one thing I noticed, man. The memory really get better like a motherfucker. I remember one time I was in Denver, man, and I was at natural food or some shit. And the lady was like, "Do you got a number so I could give you a discount?" Lord knows I didn't have no number, but I remember the last time I was in the store, I remember this lady whole 10-digit phone number, dog. I remember that shit. And I put it in. And then the motherfucking cashier was like, "Oh, you got good memory. What you?" I was like, I tried my best. I ain't say too much. They ain't say too much. We just kept it pushing. So yeah, man, one of the best benefits is that your memory is fucking A1. You remember a lot of shit, man. Really though. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 that I would say on the benefits is, you know what I'm saying, that that cognitive function, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, damn, they act like they never saw a fucking black man before. Well, it's just the racist ones. But anyway, like I was saying though, watch about to stalk up a conversation. But another one of the benefits that I noticed was, like I said, besides the memory being A1, the brain fog. Brain fog is, you know what I'm saying, brain fog is a no-go. I ain't really been dealing with too much brain fog at all, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's a benefit right there. I want to get into the video like a motherfucker, but it's got a bunch of weirdos and shit coming around, walking back and forth. But we gonna stay focused. And you're like, "Well, Vaba, why you didn't get into a closed off environment?" Man, I had to drop this video now, you know what I'm saying? So number 2, we all number 2. Let me get to number 3. Let me put my back against the wall. You hear me? Nice little safe space, so I can watch them watching me with their weird ass. That's another thing. Another mental benefit is that your eyesight, your eye speed gets way faster. Your eyes itself, your vision clear up. You understand what I'm saying? You could also, on a physical level, you could see how much life you got in your physical eyesight. You understand what I'm saying? I know this gonna sound crazy and shit, but hey, to each his own, bro. I can't say everybody benefits, but I notice When I be oozing out my oozy, dripping all over the place. Boy, my eyes feel a little baggy. My eyes feel dried, loose. And I ain't gonna lie, my vision don't be A1. Now the more and more that I save my life force essence, the more I notice that my eyesight was getting healthier. It was cleansing itself, right? Cataracts, glaucoma, whatever, whoop de whoop de whoop. I'm gonna say this, man. Like I said, I know this shit might sound weird, but I noticed this like when I first started my journey, but throughout my journey, it also had benefits as well. But when I first started my journey, man, it looked like I maybe took like 3 grams of shrooms or some shit. Like everything got more vivid, everything got more brighter, everything got more alive, more colors. Even the music got better. You know what I'm saying? I could start to hear more things in the music that I never was really noticing, right? Now another mental benefit that I like to say is that you become way more sensitive, not like when and the boo boo cry baby ass shit, but like in your environment, bro, you pick up on so much shit. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I noticed, bro, is that I pay way more attention to detail than I ever did. You know what I'm saying? I start to see people micro expressions and the little pieces that they try to hide. You know what I'm saying? Whether I gotta read it through energy or not. But you know, that's something else that I noticed, like I said, is that my eyesight, it got more vivid. You know what I'm saying? My eyesight it cleared up. It ain't all hazy. I mean, I know I ain't really ever had bad eyesight, but I noticed the difference when I be busting and when I be saving. And you know what I'm saying? When I be busting, that shit be draining all of that to go outside the pipe. You know what I'm saying? So when I be holding on and I be saving that juice and shit, it really coats my eyes. Dry eyes, clear eyes. You feel me? So that's something that I notice is that it coats my eyes a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It cleansed my eyes. My eyesight also got sharpened. You understand what I'm saying? Paying more attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? What else could I share with y'all about the mental benefits, bro? It's just like anxiety. I never really was a person of anxiety or depression. Besides having to deal with it and people trying to project that energy on you. But that's because I say I became more stoic. You know what I'm saying? Way more serene, way more serenity, way more confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never really was a person to deal with depression, anxiety. It's just that you got haters trying to project they world on in your world. But another couple things that I could tell you mentally that I have gained, you understand what I'm saying, is that I always had a peace of mind, but I found myself dwelling and indulging, you know what I'm saying, more and more into that realm of having a peace of mind, because it's a lot of things that, you know, money just can't buy, bro. And, you know what I'm saying, that's what I noticed by me having this mental stability. I really found out the people who don't have it. I really found out the people who's not really happy inside themselves, the people that don't even enjoy their lives, and they might have way more than you, but they just not happy for some strange reason. I've been able to detect that like a motherfucker. You know, that's another mental capability I have been able to pierce into people's worlds. Even though I always been able to, you know what I'm saying, look people in their eyes and look people in their souls and shit like that. But it's like, you can ignore it. It's so loud, it's like a funky bitch. You know what I'm saying? Your funky bitch. It's like a motherfucker that just ain't take a shower in a month. You can smell that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't ignore that neither. Somebody smoking a stinking cigarette. Another couple things about the mental that I have developed is that I need to put less intensity and less focus on things because my intensity and focus has increased just by being on this lifestyle, being focused on what has to be done. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another couple mental benefits that I notice. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying I was a quitter, but like, hey, once I get there, sometimes I go the extra mile. But lately, mentally, I could go the extra mile like a motherfucker. Whether I'm working on music, especially when I'm working out physically, it's like my body be like, okay, we hit our set, Vibo. Let's hang it up. Let's go take a shower. Let's go get right, clean up. My body be like, no, bro. Let's do the whole workout over again, like we never did a set. And that's because it's really that mind over matter, you know what I'm saying? You really start to build up those muscles that deal with your tenaciousness. You understand what I'm saying? You start to build up those muscles that deal with resilience and that tell you to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? When you yourself or your body could be telling you to quit, but it's your mind telling you to keep on going because you still got this fire. You still got that fire. That's one of the greatest benefits that I could tell you is that, living this lifestyle has increased my mental fire. You understand what I'm saying? It has increased my mental capacity for having a peace of mind, for focusing, for remembering specific things. Also, my processor, man. My processor is so, what I'm saying? My processor is so upper echelons. It's so legit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the smartest, but I damn near know I'm not the dumbest neither. But I could definitely tell you that my processor has became way better, way faster. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing what people about to say before they even finish saying these sentences, and I never even talk to them. It's just my processor just be moving like that. Normally, when I watch YouTube videos, every now and then I might do it on the music, but whenever I watch a YouTube video, bro, I'm watching that bitch on two speeds, 2x speed. I'm not watching that bitch on regular speed. Even though the ways of this world has sped up and time itself is moving so fast, and which means everything must upgrade and process faster. But I feel like my processor be processing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When they ask you, can you multitask? You asking me, can I live in a multiverse while living in the other multiverse? Yeah, big dog shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's a couple things that I could say about the mental benefits. Stress. I don't even really deal with that much stress, bro, besides people trying to create stressful situations and shit like that, forcing themselves onto me, into my reality. Especially, this is all topic, but if you getting gang stalked, you get harassed, you're a chosen one, you got this anointings. You got people go out their way to try to create stress. So on the stress level, I don't really be having that much stress besides people trying to create these situations and scenarios. But nah, bro, dealing with stress, it ain't really much. Cause I done been at jobs, I done been at certain places, and motherfuckers just like, damn, bro, you was supposed to break, you was supposed to snap. And I'm like, bro, why am I supposed to let you stress me out? You don't deposit anything, so you can't withdraw anything. There's another mindset that I built while being on this lifestyle, being in this practice. It's like, hey, if you're not gonna better my situation, I ain't gonna let you make it worse. You feel me? So that's another couple benefits that I realized about the benefits of SR and living this lifestyle of celibacy. Now, I never was a person to remember fate. I never was a person to remember names. But faces, I can remember faces. But now, like I said, my brain and upgraded and things and got better and stuff like that. So now I'm really remembering names, like multiple names, all type of names, you know what I'm saying? Weird names, foreign names, long ass names that got a first, last, and a middle name, and that's just a first name. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to remember names better. Like I said, the memories, aka the memory segment of the brain has been amplified. That's why you're receiving all of these benefits while you are on SR or celibacy brahmachari, because now you're allowing your brain to receive the electromagnetism that it always needed. You understand what I'm saying? To stay right and stuff like that. Because without that, then you wouldn't be charged up. And that's why you ain't been accessing and realizing you always had this inside you all along, bro. But you know, it takes a specific type of diet, aka it takes a specific type of consumption in order for you to produce a specific type of product. So consuming all of this energy that you would usually have been giving out, whether it was consciously or unconsciously, rather dripping out the fluids of blood, sweat, and gears, you understand what I'm saying? Things can change. You know, now you're allowing your body to receive the light codes, the DNAs, you know what I'm saying, the gamma radiation, you know, the electromagnetism that it always needed to require so that you could work at your optimum level and become the greatest version of yourself. Receive the keys to your magnus opus and open up the provision that the Most High has bestowed amongst you and within you. Because we are all seeds, right? And each seed is planted with everything within it that is required throughout its growth. And once you realize that, hey, you stop depriving yourself of these minerals and these vitamins and these nutrients, and you save them, and you start to escalate them, you start to move around and let them circulate in areas in your mind, body, and soul that is required, that normally you wouldn't have done it. Then that's when you start to activate different accolades depending on the activities that you are activating. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another couple benefits that I could say, man. It's like, even when my body tired, my mind's not tired. You know what I'm saying? All I know is to keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker might fall 7 times, but I get up like it's motherfucking 17. You feel me? And I won't let nobody stop me. I don't care who it is. Not even me. You know what I'm saying? And with this mental capacity and this growth, because of this life force essence that I'm accumulating and circulating throughout my body, you know, I normally used to talk to a lot of people about my problems and shit like that, even though that ain't a safe thing to do, because, you know, motherfucker, you hear your name right in the wind once you're gone again. But I excluded that because, you know, another mental thing is you really realize you don't need any validation from nobody, and accountability is the number one thing, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be accountable for your choices, chances, and changes. Determination, dedication, and discipline, right? And that also has increased vigorousness, you know what I'm saying, vibrancy within my life by holding my life force essence. You understand what I'm saying? Could it all been accomplished without doing it? Yes. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, ain't nothing like having a spare tire. Especially if you broke down on the road, ain't nobody coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? 411, they say they not coming. They don't care how much you got, who you are. They not coming. You could be the president. You know, so having this backup battery is needed and required and necessary. And it's been very lovely, very beautiful, very beneficial to me. And that's a couple of the things that I wanted to share with y'all about the mental benefits while being on SR or celibacy brahmachari, right? To each his own. We could do a part 2, but I just wanted to speak about the things that I could just come to the surface. I don't have no pen or pad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the dealio. Y'all know the deal. You dug. Now pass me back my shovel because I kept your ass alive. You heard me? But yeah, man, that's the mental benefits. Oh man, hey, I know this is gonna be like the last one, but one of my greatest benefits is that my mind has become so much more conscious, because they be trying to put your mans to sleep, but I be peeping out that gaslighting shit from the get go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in a very manipulative ass world. I can manipulate you. You can manipulate me, but I'd rather not do that, because, you know, I'd rather you come back on a good note. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you doubling back on some fuckery or some schmuttery. You heard me? So I've been able to read through the manipulation. like a motherfucker, through the gaslighting like a motherfucker. Now that's one of my greatest benefits, because damn near throughout my whole life I done been gaslighted. Motherfucker, I can't hear you, bro. If you can, you can hear, bitch. Fuck out of here. You know, and then it always be in a crowd of people. So if I act ass or some shit, I'm the asshole. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it just taught me, you know, on another mental level, like I wanted to speak on. It just taught me to keep my calm like a motherfucker. When I could be floating over, a motherfucker could throw me in a volcano and the lava could be ready. They realized why I didn't melt, because I'm the only iceberg that don't melt over the lava. You know what I'm saying? That's how my vibe then became. And you become real cool. Some people could say you become nonchalant. You just don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, especially if you know you can't control it. So also you got to take into consideration when it comes to accountability that, hey, we live in a world where they say life isn't fair. It isn't, because that's what it is. They make it like that. Especially if you melanated, you eat the nine. Yes, they want to make your life unfair like a motherfucker. But they don't realize that all that does is make us stronger. It increase different pathways for us to think and create and stuff like that. So what don't kill a motherfucker only make you stronger, right? But I just mean manipulation and gaslighting through this world, period. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing all type of shit for what it is, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was in a town. Hey, bro, this town wasn't even real, bro. It was a fake town. I think they shoot movies or some shit in that bitch. And every now and then a few people pass through. They was trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in that bitch. But let me go in here real quick. That's a couple things that I noticed about the mental benefits. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing. Hey. Like donkey poop. Old people and young people, they pick up on your energy like a motherfucker. That's on the physical, spiritual, mental level. But that's on the energetic level, right? I think we need to save the energetic level for one specific season. But yeah, man. It's a couple benefits that I got for y'all. Wanted to share that with y'all. Didn't want to hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you got some benefits that I didn't speak on, hey, let me know in the comment section, and I'll double back and we'll make a part 2, make a F2, season 2, F2 of the mental benefits. And then we could double back and get back on the physical benefits too. But we're going to get ready to go to the spiritual benefits. Then we got the intentional and the emotional benefits as well, right? So there's just a couple things I wanted to break down with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You watch my piggies. My piglets. You feel me? Yeah, man, I have a beautiful rotation. Pretty much about to sit back, go into my mind, deep think about some things. I gotta figure out how I'm about to make some bread, bro. Real shit. I don't know, man. Take care of my health. Take care of my colon, too. Somebody smell like they done died. They try to come back alive in that bitch. But yeah, man, sitting here at the hibernation center, pretty much about to bust a move and shit. You know, everybody just staring at me like, wow. Like they never seen the black guy before. But it is like, oh wow, he's staying. He's in the town. Like he doesn't get it. This is a sundown town. I mean, at this point, bro, I just can't keep going from place to place like this. This is inhumane. It's not possible. Plus, I gotta have the funds to keep traveling, bro. I'm not about to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like wherever you go, these people got this type of energy and this type of attitude that does not resonate with you. And it's because they don't want the new world to emerge, bro. They want the old world to stay. They want white supremacy and white and evilness to stay around, but it's not gonna happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? The evilness about to fall short, bitch. But yeah, I'm about to pretty much get out of this area pretty much find me an area where I could sit back and I could just breathe and relax my mind, because it's like these people just constantly trying to harass me psychologically, and that's their way of trying to shut down my nervous system. What an evil smile on her face too. It's weird people, bro. You know. And oh, you know what? I'm gonna save that for EP2. And what I mean by EP2, we just know EP2 should be about the telephones, and we'll break that down and we'll speak about that on another level. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I be seeing why these people don't want us around, bro. They real evil, bro. But they put that good face on. But they evil as hell. I ain't evil. And I ain't about to do no evil shit. But I ain't about to put up with no evilness neither. But yeah, man, I ain't want to be no chatty patty. I didn't want to hold y'all. Pretty much about to go find me somewhere nice and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Out the way, beautiful, so that I can enjoy my peace of mind. Just soaking up this gamma radiation. You know what I'm saying? And this skin suit, the golden suit. Chopper suit, got my chopper suit, you hear me? Got the crystals, you feel me? Still got a pocket full of stones. Got my crystals in my pocket. Yeah, I'm charged up, man. Is it any extra? I might just say that for the next app. You feel me? But yeah, man. You know. Oh, the best thing is that I guess this is another term of like gaslighting and read through manipulation, but you could really tell where people coming from and where they at, bro. Mentally, literally. We'll get on the next note, man. Oasis.